the last class, we basically just created a generic HTML, right? We learned how to create headers, we learned how to create paragraphs, and then we learned how to add an image to our page. In addition to adding an image to our page, we also learned how to add a hyperlink, where when we click on the hyperlink, it actually navigates and sends us somewhere. Now what we're going to learn how to do is we are actually going to learn how to style our page, right? So that's what internal cascading style sheet does. It allows for us, or it gives us the ability to be able to style our page. So what does that mean, right? So right now, pretty much if I launch this page, what I typically have is just generic HTML, right? However, what if I wanted to change the color of welcome to my website from black to blue, or from blue to green, yellow, or whatever the case may be? So to do that, I could do many type of style sheets. And the first style sheet that I'm going to introduce you guys to is known as the internal cascading style sheet, or inline, or internal. Okay, so to do that, to do an internal style sheet, I'm simply going to click under the head section of my header. Okay, and then I'm going to open up a style tag, and then I'm going to close that style tag. Okay. By default, what that does is it creates an internal style sheet, right? So by calling on the style, this is actually a different type of format that is recognizable by your HTML. It is known as CSS. So to do that, I could call on this property, okay? I can assign the property a value, and I can make it do something. So let's take a look at what that will look like. So here is my H1, right? I have H1 here. I also have H1 that says welcome to my website. And as you notice, in between my H1 tag, I wrote welcome to my website. So to change the color of this tag, I would call on the H1 tag, followed by an open curly brace and a closed curly brace, very similar to your HTML. Okay, and in between that, I would specify the property, which is color. And then I would give it a value of, let's say, blue. Okay, so I would give it a value of blue. So when I click save, okay, and I come back here and I refresh my page, you will notice now that the H1 has changed its color from black to blue. Okay, so let's say I wanted to actually center this welcome to my website header tag. Okay, so to do that, I would continue calling on the same exact tag. From there, I would go down and I would write text align, okay, and I would write center. So text align center will allow me to essentially center my H1 tag. So if I was to hit refresh on my page, you will notice I have welcome to my website. It is no longer black. It is now blue, and it has this color that allows me to do something that is very, very cool to it. Okay, so that is what an internal cascading style sheet allows for me to do. So it allows for me to internally align my tags by giving it a value, right? So think of your HTML as just hypertext markup language. It just allows for you to be able to write text on your page. But what the CSS allows you to do is it allows you to give it color, to dress it up, to make it look a little bit more presentable.